In a performance world increasingly dominated by hybrid technology and electrified propulsion, the 2026 Maserati MCPURA stands as a declaration of independence. Maserati's latest mid-engine masterpiece isn't chasing the latest trends, it's preserving the art of pure, mechanical driving. With its thunderous Nettuno V6 engine, sculpted Italian design, and a focus on balance rather than brute force, the MCPURA embodies something rare in modern supercars, emotion that's mechanical, tactile, and gloriously unfiltered. A bold step in a changing landscape. Maserati's reemergence into the modern supercar scene began with the MC20, a car that re-established the brand's reputation for speed and sophistication. The MCPURA takes that foundation and polishes it to near perfection. It's Maserati's way of saying that analog passion still matters in an increasingly digital age. The name MCPURA hints at its mission, pura meaning pure in Italian. It's not an all-new platform, but an evolution of the MC20's brilliant carbon fiber monocoque chassis. This lightweight yet incredibly strong structure forms the backbone of a car designed for agility, precision, and connection. Every panel, every intake, every aerodynamic channel has been refined for function and beauty alike. The result is a supercar that doesn't feel like it's trying to imitate anyone else. Instead, it redefines what a Maserati should be: fast, elegant, and unashamedly soulful. The heart of a purebred. At the core of the MCPURA lies Maserati's most advanced internal combustion engine, the 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged Nettuno V6. It's a power plant born from Formula One inspiration, featuring pre-chamber combustion technology that enhances both efficiency and performance. The numbers are impressive: 621 horsepower and 538 lb-ft of torque, enough to launch the MCPURA from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 3 seconds, onto a claimed top speed of 202 miles per hour. But the MCPURA is more than performance figures. It's about sensation, the immediacy of throttle response, the linear pull of turbocharged torque, and the symphony of mechanical noise that defines every acceleration. The engine soundtrack, unfiltered through hybrid systems or artificial augmentation, resonates deeply with anyone who still believes cars should stir the senses as much as they impress on spreadsheets. Motor Trend's first drive impressions describe the car as alive and communicative, with every input, steering, throttle, braking, translating directly into movement and emotion. This isn't a car that drives itself with electronic wizardry. It rewards skill and attentiveness. It's a car for drivers who still enjoy the idea of being involved. Engineering precision meets Italian flair. The MCPURA's performance comes from more than power. It's the integration of lightweight construction and finely tuned dynamics. The carbon fiber monocoque keeps weight low, while a dual wishbone suspension setup with adaptive dampers ensures perfect poise. Maserati engineers have tuned the suspension not just for racetrack performance, but for livability, achieving a balance that few competitors manage. The steering is quick yet naturally weighted, allowing the driver to feel every nuance of the road. Feedback flows through the wheel like an unbroken conversation, connecting the driver to the surface beneath. That tactile sense of control is one of the MCPURA's defining traits. It doesn't isolate you from the experience, it invites you into it. Even the braking system, with its powerful carbon ceramic rotors, emphasizes control. When cold, the brakes require a firm press, a reminder that this is a true performance system meant to shine when pushed. Once warmed up, the stopping power is immense and consistent, allowing the car to dive into corners with confidence and precision. Design that honors heritage and modernity. Maserati has long been synonymous with beauty, and the MCPURA upholds that legacy with poise. Its design is sensuous without being excessive, aerodynamic without losing grace. The front end flows smoothly into muscular haunches, and the teardrop cockpit creates a perfect visual balance between aggression and refinement. The coupe form is sleek and purposeful, while the Cielo convertible version introduces an additional layer of emotional appeal. The glass roof, capable of switching from clear to opaque, creates an instant connection to the sky, ideal for those who want their supercar to feel as open and expressive as possible. Inside, The MCPURA embodies the minimalist approach Maserati introduced with the MC20, but adds refinement. The cabin's focus is on the essentials: driving position, visibility, and tactile feedback. Digital screens replace traditional gauges, yet the interface remains intuitive. Carbon fiber, Alcantara, and hand-stitched leather come together to form an interior that feels as luxurious as it is purposeful. One criticism noted by Motor Trend is the placement of certain controls, like the roof operation, within the touchscreen, which can interrupt the otherwise seamless experience. Still, this is a minor flaw in a cabin that otherwise feels beautifully crafted and driver-focused. The philosophy of purity. What truly sets the MCPURA apart is its refusal to follow the hybridization trend. Maserati has made a conscious decision to remain fully combustion-powered at a time when nearly every rival is embracing electrification. Ferrari's 296 GTB, McLaren's Artura, and Lamborghini's upcoming models all integrate electric assistance to enhance performance. Maserati, instead, bets on emotional connection, trusting that there's still a market for drivers who want nothing between themselves and the mechanical heart of the car. This philosophy is a risk, but also a statement. Maserati isn't denying the future, it's simply choosing to preserve something precious before it disappears. The MCPURA thus becomes more than just a product. It's a time capsule, a love letter to the golden era of supercars when power, balance, and sound defined greatness. Motor Trend even hints that Maserati intends to keep producing the 820 engine well into the next decade, ensuring enthusiasts have at least one last bastion of traditional performance before the electric revolution becomes absolute. The value of emotion. With prices starting at around $246,000 for the coupe and $281,000 for the Cielo, the MCPURA is undoubtedly expensive, but in context, it represents remarkable value. In a marketplace where a comparable Ferrari or McLaren can easily exceed $350,000, the Maserati offers genuine Italian exoticism at a more attainable level. The limited production numbers also add exclusivity. Maserati isn't aiming for mass appeal, it's crafting something special for a discerning few. Each MCPURA will be a statement of taste and individuality, not just wealth. Owning one is less about bragging rights and more about belonging to a select group of drivers who appreciate mechanical artistry. For those who view cars as living, breathing machines rather than digital appliances, the MCPURA is a compelling purchase. It's not about chasing tenths of a second. It's about feeling every heartbeat of the engine and every texture of the road. The drive that defines a legacy. On the road, the MCPURA feels less like a technological showcase and more like a companion, a car that wants to be driven, not displayed. Its performance is intoxicating, but its demeanor is forgiving. It can cruise comfortably one moment, then transform into a ferocious machine the next, depending on how much you ask of it.